Madame General Director, Monsieur le Vice-président du Conseil d'État, Monsieur le Conseiller administratif, Monsieur le Secrétaire d'État adjoint, President Director General of the Saudi Heritage Commission Al-Herbish, Madame la Directrice, Madame la Présidente, Your Excellencies, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathering today because we care. We care about our past, our history, and because we care about preserving our humanity from the threats and violence of destruction. We're going through difficult times. Our shared heritage is under siege. Cultural sites are being politicized, exploited, and even destroyed in cultural wars aimed at erasing community identities. Theft and looting strip communities not only of their history, but of their very identity. While in the past decades, the risk of massive cultural destruction came mainly from armed non-governmental organizations. Remember, for instance, Bamyan Buddhas destroyed by the Taliban. Today, we are facing a much greater challenge. Certain UN member states reinterpret history as an act of domination, launch wars, and intentionally destroy cultural heritage, material or immaterial, heritage which they identify as other. Intentional destructions of cultural heritage breeds resentment, trauma, and division. It also fuels conflicts. Ladies and gentlemen, culture is a common public good. In this time of crisis, we must rethink our approach to heritage protection. Preservation can no longer be viewed merely as a conservation issue. It's a global political challenge, intersecting cultural, environmental, social, and security policies. Protecting cultural heritage must be recognized as a shared human duty, not just as a national concern. Strengthens collaboration among states, international organizations, and NGOs is therefore essential, and we must reaffirm our multilateral commitments. We need innovative, cooperative responses at all levels. Let's engage local communities, the true custodians of our heritage, and let's embrace new technologies like artificial intelligence to document and safeguard our heritage. And finally, let's emphasize the role of cultural heritage in human rights, in the right to culture, as a fundamental element of sustainable peace. Switzerland is strongly committed to this cause and is implementing a wide range of activities in this regard. Switzerland is actively combating illicit trafficking of cultural property. Until today, more than 260 criminal proceedings have been initiated in Switzerland, resulting in the return of more than 6,000 objects to their countries of origin. Our country recognizes the importance of bilateral cooperation and has concluded 9 bilateral agreements on the import and repatriation of cultural property, and more agreements will follow. We also recognize the importance of multilateral cooperation, and we are determined to further strengthen this commitment through our candidacy for the subsidiary committee of the 1970 UNESCO Convention. And finally, the Swiss government has recently established an independent commission for problematic cultural heritage, supporting a transparent process for dealing with the past and promoting just and fair solutions. With this commission, Switzerland is breaking new ground. The commission will issue recommendations relating to the period, to the Nazi period, as well as colonial context. I am optimistic that this conference will help us to find ways to better protect and preserve our common cultural legacy, upholding the identity, respect, dignity, and memory of our communities. Mesdames et messieurs, la variété de voix que vous représentez, la diversité des thèmes abordés démontre l'importance d'une collaboration à tous les niveaux. Je remercie Alif d'organiser cette conférence et de jouer un rôle indispensable dans ce domaine de plus en plus essentiel. Je félicite nos partenaires, l'UNESCO et toutes les ONG présentes, dont les efforts inlassables soulignent le pouvoir de la solidarité dans la protection du patrimoine culturel. Et je suis heureuse du soutien que l'Office fédéral de la culture a pu apporter à cette conférence, à cette initiative, en partenariat avec le département fédéral des affaires étrangères. Je veux croire que cette initiative marquera un tournant dans la manière dont nous protégeons et préservons notre héritage culturel. Je vous remercie de votre attention.